My name is David Landini. Considering the continuing personal, economic and financial devastation caused by the COVID-19 Delta-related lockdown restrictions imposed by various governments and the dubious basis for these impositions, specifically 1. The refusal of the Premiers, Health Ministers and Chief Health Officers to make public the research, evidence and other information that informs their decisions to impose various restrictions, and 2. The misuse and unreliability of the polymerase chain reaction test, the PCR test, as the diagnostic tool on which all COVID-19 Delta cases are based, and 3. The existence of comorbidities such as cancer, heart failure and dementia in at least 73% of claimed COVID-19 Delta victims, and 4. The average age of claimed COVID-19 Delta victims being 87 years, this being 4 years above the Australian average age at death, indicating a normal progression of life to death, and 5. The relatively small number of claimed victims compared to other causes of death, and considering the self-evident failure of various governments to define or achieve any relevant objectives, and 2. The existence of other mitigating options recommended by medical professionals, such as in the Great Barrington Declaration, signed by over 14,800 medical and public health scientists and 43,800 medical practitioners, among others. And 3. The majority of countries in the world either not imposing or abandoning lockdown restrictions, and the inevitable interaction between these people and Australians, and the impossibility of eliminating viral transmission between them. As President of the Riverina State Group, unless otherwise required by the group, I am recommending, firstly, the removal of the PCR test as a diagnostic tool, and this being replaced with medical observation and antibody testing. And secondly, the reporting of any death to include comorbidities in the order that the attending physician or coroner records their contributing effect on the death certificate. And finally, in accordance with the recommendations in the Great Barrington Declaration, that universal COVID-19 Delta-related restrictions be not enacted, and that specific protection of the vulnerable, that is the very elderly with existing illnesses, is all that is practiced. The objective of these actions is to ensure that the current dubious reporting of COVID-19 Delta is replaced with certain reporting, and that the current public misinformed reaction is replaced with an informed reaction, and that the citizens of the Riverina and elsewhere, with confidence in their own informed actions and abilities, live their lives happily and prosperously.